Go. According to a study done by University College of London, smoking one cigarette is equivalent of removing 20 minutes off your life expectancy. 480,000. 480,000 lives lost annually from smoking-related diseases, injuries, or illnesses. Unfortunately, that number also includes secondhand smoking. I smoked for 12 years. I'm proud to say I have successfully quit smoking. And it is my pleasure to tell you the impacts that smoking has on you, on others, and the benefits of quitting smoking. My name is Joseph Reed. As mentioned, I smoked about a pack a day for 12 years. As a matter of fact, my mother smoked, my father smoked, my brother smoked, my wife smoked. Despite all of us being smokers, I can say we all quit. I personally know the challenges that smoking brings, both physically and trying to recover while being a smoker, as well as the challenges when it comes to overcoming addiction. Firstly, smoking remains the leading cause of preventable diseases in the United States of America. And this is according to the CDC. Smoking causes a third of all cancer deaths in the United States of America. Smoking results in birth defects and a plethora of other issues. And the crazy thing about it is that the tobacco companies tell you this, yet they're still in business. Additionally, smoking causes heart problems, it causes lung problems, it causes body acidity imbalances, which leads to skin disorders, it gives you bad breath, and it makes you have dental issues. Furthermore, you don't even have to be the one smoking to experience these issues. The same Center for Disease Control estimates that 34,000 individuals die or are affected annually from secondhand smoke issues. As the years progress, we get all this scientific information and data, all these medical journals and resources warning of us the dangers of smoking on an individual. But let's talk about the impacts on a group. According to the American Lung Association, 19,000 of that 34,000 mentioned by the CDC predominantly have smoking-related lung issues. And those range from asthma all the way to lung cancer. Now you might be thinking, you're like, secondhand smoke, Joe. If I'm standing 20 feet away from somebody, I should be fine to have a cigarette, right? Wrong. Because even being 20 feet away from an individual, the cigarette smoke will linger up to 3 hours after you're gone. So you're still gonna affect somebody. Also, the cigarette smoke's gonna stay on your clothes, which is gonna irritate people's allergies. Additionally, the smell is just generally disliked. The cost of smoking today is economically unsustainable. The average smoker smoking a pack a day spends upwards of $4,000 annually. You can't argue that. I don't care who you are. That's a lot of money. To bring this all together, when you begin to improve your life by taking cigarettes out of it, not only does your world improve, but the world around you begins to improve. Now, I remember when I quit smoking, that first week was very difficult. But then I began to notice very small changes. It was almost as if my senses were enhanced. I began to smell things. I began to taste food. I remember that first dinner the week after I quit smoking. It was a big meal. And I can't remember what I bit into, but it was phenomenal. All the flavors that I had been missing somehow have been hiding in that one little tiny bite of food. So it's my recommendation that you need to quit smoking for 2 reasons: food and your health. But we can address the obvious long-term benefits that not smoking has on an individual. But let's talk about the immediate effects of how immediately after smoking, within minutes, your blood pressure begins to drop and regulate on its own. You have increased cardio and lung function. Your risk of heart attack lowers, as well as other various diseases and issues. The same benefits that you receive, again, benefit the world and the others around you, at least those in that 20-foot radius that I mentioned. In closing, we today spoke about the overall health impacts of smoking, the impacts that it has on others, and the benefits received when you quit. I can think back 3 generations to smokers in my family. Can you? I know that it made me feel really good when I broke away from that constant wheel of addiction. Throughout this speech, I've raised several arguments against smoking. Did you raise any for smoking? I don't think you can. So that being said, I want to thank you for listening and have a good night. Bye.